All right, mathematicians, here we go. Today, we're going to do something really, really fun. You're going to get to do area and check area of things around your house. You have things that are taking up space all over. Here in our house, we've got a box of crayons, we've got books, we've got phones, we've got all sorts of stuff. We got water bottles. Circular things don't always work out quite as well, but that's okay. All you're going to need is a piece of paper and a pencil, and probably a ruler. If you don't have a ruler, you're going to want to guesstimate a little bit. Again, think to yourself about probably the distance from the end of your finger, end of your thumb to about the knuckles, roughly about an inch. Might be a little bit more, might be a little bit less. You can use that as a rough idea. Your foot is about half a foot roughly, unless you got really big feet. I got some bigger feet there. And then you can go around and start measuring. We can measure in inches. You could measure in feet if something larger. If you want to measure something like a chair or a couch, a table, you absolutely can go about measuring in feet. Right, that'd be one full 12-inch ruler here. Something smaller, you might want to end up going and using centimeters, right? And then round up to the nearest centimeter. Not totally worried about whether it's 4.2 centimeters or whether it's more like 4 or more like 5. Use your best judgment, no big deal. So here's what I would do. Say, for example, I've got this box of crayons. I'm figuring out how much space it takes up on my son's desk, right? Now, if I do inches on the bottom here, I could do inches, but I'm going to challenge myself because I know that this here is about 3 inches by 2 inches. And I know if I go on here with my handy dandy whiteboard, I could go through here and make my box and go, hey, this is a 3 by 2. And I know that 3 by 2 equals 6. So 6 square inches. But hey, I know that I can already do that. So I want to maybe challenge myself a little bit by maybe measuring it in centimeters. So I got square centimeters now. In this case, when I'm doing centimeters, I found that on here, as I measure on the bottom, I got almost about 6. I'm going to round up to 6. It's over half. Kind of can't quite see that on there. And then as I go on the other side here on the bottom, I go across, it's roughly about 7. So I have a 6 by 7 centimeter. Again, same idea here, roughly about the same size, 6, 7. Gonna want to put my unit here. 6 times 7 in this case equals 42. In this case, again, my unit matters, square centimeters. Go around the house. What do you have that you can go about measuring? Measure some things in feet, measure some things in inches, some things in centimeters. Remember that your unit in that point is going to be their square feet, square centimeters, square inches. Things that are rectangular are a little bit better. Things that are circular, they don't quite work as well because if you think about this, if I draw this on my board here, it's a circle. And we're really only used to at this point going and searching for things that are rectangular. And so you'd have all this space that gets cut out. You could try to challenge yourself and find out, but it's gonna be a little bit harder. Maybe give it a challenge. All right. So go around, measure some things around the house. Look at how much space things take up in your house.